Bruce, this is for you. So, today's review will be about The Manchurian Candidate from 1962. So, when it came out, it was during the Cold War. Senator Joseph McCarthy was accusing everyone of being a communist. And it was also just simply a good time for films in general. I mean, the year is 1962. We had the first James Bond movie. We had Stanley Kubrick's Lolita. We had The Longest Day. We had some good films, but I would call The Manchurian Candidate one of the 10 best of 1962 because it is a political satire. I personally love satires in general. And yeah, whenever political films are done right, they can really be majorly effective. Satirize them the right way, and even better. So, the movie stars Lawrence Harvey, Frank Sinatra, Jan Lee, and Angela Lansbury. And while Frank Sinatra did win the Oscar in 1953 for his, although Frank Sinatra is best known, will be best known always as being a singer, his major breakout film was in 1953 when he did From Here to Eternity and he won the Oscar for it. I always thought that with From Here to Eternity that it was just a bit of luck because when you look at everyone else that was in From Here to Eternity, they were better than Sinatra was in it. But when you look at The Manchurian Candidate, Sinatra's better in this than he was in From Here to Eternity. I'm not just saying that because he has less people upstaging him in this one. He's just simply better. I mean, sure, it's a 9-year difference. He was able to do more movies at the time to really grow as an actor. He's just simply better in this. So, the movie has kind of an outlandish storyline to it, but, it's a political satire. So, it deals with these deals with these people from the Korean War. And there's this new brainwashing scheme that's happening where they can kill people, assassinate whomever, and really have no recollection of it. So yeah, not feel guilty or anything. Because, during wars, when someone kills someone else, or there's ever a major assassination that happens, people can feel guilty about that stuff. But this movie, being the satire that it is, changes that with their new scheme. But Frank Sinatra and Lawrence Harvey are having recurrent nightmares about it, and it feels very, very real. So Sinatra goes to do some more investigations about the whole thing, and mainly tries to investigate Lawrence Harvey. And yeah, political assassins and who's going to kill who. It's just wild. The performances all around are really, really good, especially by Sinatra, Harvey, and Lansbury. Angela Lansbury, she almost plays like I say almost, right? A femme fatale in this. Film noirs were still somewhat of a thing back in '62, and I thought that Angela Lansbury, she was really chill to the bone as one of the bad guys in this. And despite any sort of weirdness that happens, the outlandish plot, everything feels real. I know that it was 1962, but yeah, everything felt so plausible and so real. The movie was remade in 2004 with Denzel Washington And that movie felt very hammy, very hokey, totally unrealistic, pretty stupid, despite being made more than 40 years later. But with this one, not the case. Feels very real. Yeah, this is a really good film. I really did enjoy The Manchurian Candidate. So I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars out of 4. Please subscribe.